Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on how to cover a pimple or a breakout. The past 2.5 weeks I've had the worst breakout ever. Literally I turned 26 and I had the worst breakout like I was 16 years old. So I will show you guys. Look, I broke out really bad all the way down to here. This side is actually even worse. So I kept saying I'm just going to wait until my skin clears up and do another video, but I said, you know what, let me do a video on how I've been covering my pimples. So this is going to be a very full coverage makeup look. Nothing crazy on my eyes because we're just going to focus on my skin more. If you guys would like to see what products I use to help me fix this, because I don't know if it was an allergic reaction or if it was a breakout, because a lot of things were happening. It was that time of the month. I got eyelash extensions and I was using the eyelash wash, and I think it could be that because it only happened if the breakouts were really bad on the side, and it runs down. So I'm thinking it could have been that. I'm not positive. I also changed my face wash. I had changed my moisturizer. I was using face oil, so I don't know if it was something that had to do with that, but I'm gonna show you in this video how to cover them up. And please keep on watching. Alright guys, so I did my eyebrows and my eyes off camera. If you guys want to know details on this look, check out my Instagram, because I'm sure the photo that I'll post, it will have all the details on the products that I use, so do that. Okay, so as you guys can see, the breakouts, like I mentioned before, they're right on this side, especially this side is the red. This one right now is starting to look more purpley, but these up here are more red. Right here was a big one, and this is starting to look just more dark, purple, red. So to correct them, I'm going to use these LA Pro Conceal concealers by LA Girl. So if you want to cancel anything red, you use green. If you have any really dark spots in your skin, you use something very orange. If you have a bruise or something more purpley, you use yellow. So for the I'm gonna use some because it comes all the ways it comes all the ways up to here, which is, it's just so odd how much I broke out. You can see it here. You can see them all there. So I'm gonna start from one side of my face and then work the other way. So I'm gonna apply the green concealer on all the ones that I think are more red still. So these up here, I still think these are pretty red, like this one. There. Ooh. I bought these on Amazon. Didn't even buy them for. So on these that are more purpley, I'm gonna use the yellow concealer. And just kind of really put it on here. Now for this one here, that looks more like a dark spot. I already have this coloration on these two because this wasn't a pimple, that's just coloration for my skin, but on this one it was a pimple right on top of it. So for that one I'm going to use the orange one. But those are not as bad. I always have pimples here and there, I always have breakouts, but it's never been this bad. So I'm going to grab a damp beauty blender, and I'm going to just tap this away here. So it's all blended in. Now, is this going to conceal it? No. What this is going to do is just kind of get rid of the tone. You guys see a little hair here? I usually tend to bleach this whole area of my skin. Not my skin, the hair on my on my skin, like this little facial hair. I always tend to bleach it out, but because my skin has been so freaking sensitive lately, I've just opted to not do that because I'm scared I'll have a reaction on top of the reaction that I'm having now. So let's see, it looks a little weird, but honestly, trust me, this works. You can get rid of all your pimples. So we're gonna move on to this side. Normally red here, so I'm not gonna correct that. I'm just worried about like all these little spots here. And again, with the beauty blender. And you don't want to wipe, you want to like dab. You want to dab for sure, because you don't want to get rid of the product. You just want to like blend it out. Now, another thing that was happening before, because of the products I was using, it tends like to heal the pimples or to stop the breakout or the allergic reaction, whatever it was. It tends to dry out your skin. So if you guys can see, like, I don't know, if I was getting like dry skin around it because it's drying it out. So when I would put makeup or any type of powder stand out, it was like, ugh, it was so frustrating trying to like work with it. But now it's a little bit better. What you want to do next is grab your most full coverage concealer closest to your skin tone or one similar to your skin tone. So what I'm gonna grab is my Tarte Shape Tape. This has been amazing throughout this whole process, and this one is in the shade Light Medium Honey. I believe it's probably a little bit lighter than my skin tone, but it's been amazing throughout this whole process. So we're gonna go right where we put that concealer and apply this. I'm running out and I can't find this concealer anywhere. And you don't want to grab the same beauty blender. You want to grab a different one. So this is the side I just did. You can see this side after the concealer and this side before the concealer. So we are looking good. Foundation, we want to use something that's very full coverage. So I'm going to show you a cheaper, like a drugstore foundation, and more of a higher end foundation, something you can find at Sephora. So for a cheaper foundation, one that's really full coverage, it's this L'Oreal Inflatable Total Cover. I'm in the shade 303, I believe. And then one that's extremely full coverage, it's the Urban Decay All Nighter Liquid Foundation. This one is amazing. I don't know how much this one retails for. Actually, I'm gonna Google it right now. Okay, so this one retails for, the Urban Decay one retails for about $40 at Sephora. And this one, I believe it's like $14, $13. So, and it's a 24-hour foundation. So definitely I'm gonna use this one because it's almost 9 o'clock. After this video, I'm just taking this off. So I'm not going to use my Urban Decay one. So, but if I was going out, we use the Urban Decay one. But I'm going to use this one, which is just as good. I'm going to do half of my face first and then the other half. This foundation tends to dry pretty fast. So with another beauty blender, I'm going to blend this out. So with the same concealer, I'm going to conceal what I usually do, which would be my under eyes. Let's just do 3 little lines. And to prevent the concealer that we just put on our face from creasing, we're going to use my Laura Mercier Translucent loose setting powder. A Morphe in 529. Just a little bit. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Studio Fix powder foundation, and I'm in the shade in C35. And I'm going to use my Morphe MB1, which is a huge brush that I love. You always want to bring your foundation down your neck. So for bronzer, I'm going to use the Hoola bronzer. This is the sample that I got because I'm not using my big one yet. A Morphe E2 brush. To contour my nose, I'm going to use the same Hoola bronzer. Slightly do it though. I'm not going to use a lot of product. I'll put a little bit of the translucent powder right in the middle, just like that. And I'm going to bring it into the sides. And the same thing with my cheek. For highlight, I'm going to use my favorite highlighting palette, which is the Nicole Guerrero and Anastasia Glow Kit. So usually, I always put highlight right here, my cupid's bow and cupid's bow in between my eyes. So you don't want to put highlight on top of any texture on your skin because it's going to bring it out more. So I'm going to do it very lightly. I'm not going to bring it up to the sides, obviously, because there's so much texture going on in my skin. So I'm just going to literally going to do it right over here. I'm going to use Forever Young. And to remove all that baking powder, we're going to use that G36 brush by Morphe. My cupid's bow. I'm going to put it right on the tip of my nose. Kind of like brush it off with this brush. For my inner duct, because this is my favorite part of my makeup, honestly. I love the highlight and everything, but like doing my inner duct, I just feel like it enhances every makeup look. And sometimes when I'm not even wearing eyeshadow, I still do the inner duct. And I'm gonna do Forever Lit, which is the lightest shade in the palette. Just look at that. Just make your eyes pop. Make your whole makeup pop. For blush, I'm going to use the Tarte Party blush. I love this blush, and I actually got it on my, like, you know how Sephora gives you a birthday present? It came with this and their lippy, like a liquid lipstick. And I'm going to use my Morphe R10 brush. I'm going to put that right in between my bronzer and my highlight. Smile. For my eyelashes, like I said, you guys, I have eyelash extensions and some of them are already fallen, but I don't need mascara. Love that. So what I usually do is I have a spoolie, and I have it bend it like this, and then I get a little cup of water. Of course I have a shot glass, but I usually get a little cup of water and just dip it in there in the water, tap it off, and then I just run it through my eyelashes just so they can bring it out. And so if there's any eyeshadow powder that fell on it or any makeup powder that fell on top of them, it removes it. Honestly, I just tried these on. I had a client that came in and she had them on, and I freaking love the way they look on her. And working at the salon, I always by the end of the day, my mascara, no matter what mascara I use, this is like black. I hated that. With this, I literally don't have to worry about it. I freaking love these eyelashes. For lipstick, I'm going to use the Dose of Colors. This one is Stone. And I only have, prior to ordering these, because I ordered 2 lipsticks too, I love the formula on the for the Dose of Color lipsticks. It's one of my favorite formulas. With my 2 other favorites are the Sephora cream liquid lipsticks and the Huda Beauty liquid lipsticks. They're freaking amazing. Like, it feels like you don't have nothing on, which is something I live I use my favorite setting spray, which is the MAC Fix Plus. And one trick I learned about this, when you put it on, just like fan it immediately so it doesn't look cakey. Alright guys, so as you can see, I pretty much did a really darn good job, I'm gonna say, of covering all my breakouts. You don't see them here. You don't see them here. And yeah, this is the finished look, guys. I hope you like it. Please give this video a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe. Share this video on any type of social media. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, and that all is just Mary, and I will leave those right here. If you guys would like to see more of this kind of videos, please let me know, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye. I think the shade might be just a bit too light for my skin. I feel like I should go out. I should not be taking this shit off. The fuck? Oh, we have... What happened? Oh my god, this foundation is too light. We're gonna put a lot of bronzer on, guys. Okay, enough.